everybody.
Oh, look who's here, Harlem. Oh, I haven't seen Harlem in a while.
Yeah,
Harlem's here.
Harlan's been back for since like a week or two ago.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing today? Welcome back to another Across the Waves. Can't wait for today's show. Today we're in the Port of Limon.
All right, because I couldn't do it last week because of work. So then a week before we did it. So what happened Saturday? No, not Saturday. Thursday and Friday, I went to the boat show right after work, right? Because I knew I had a lot of filming, right? So if those of you don't know, actually, I forgot to tell you, right? I was on Fox News.
Oh.
I showed you. You can see the video?
I saw the video, but I didn't know that was actually I thought that it was a video that you did.
No, so I took that video from Fox News because that's actually me.
Oh, okay.
So if people watch the Fox News, it's actually on right now. Actually, that exact one, right? It's Monday through Friday, 8 o'clock. He has a guy, Johnny, go out in the field. That guy came up to me, and if you see me, I start laughing because it wasn't like he's got a cabinet set. Does cabinet? Boom! They start running at me. Boom! Camera at me. I start laughing, and but the skit that we did, we did it like 2 or 3 times. He goes, "I'm the captain." So he just kept going. Look at me. He's like,
"That was funny, though. That was funny. I like it."
So they took the first one. I said, "I'm the captain," right? So then he does it again, which this part's not up there. He goes, "I'm the captain." I was like, "All right." I was like, "It's your show. You can be captain if you want." And then he does it again. I'm like, "All right, you can be captain for 1 hour, okay?" And then that was it. You know, so that happened. Then Sunday, it was a disaster for the travel show because it snowed up here. We had the blizzard. I still went, but because of that, Andrew McCarthy didn't show up, right? The actor. So I did get to meet. I took the picture. What's her name? The lady from the Travel Channel, right?
Okay.
Right. I forgot.
I know who you're talking about because I saw the pictures. I don't know her name. But I know.
Yeah. She's from and Harlem. Yes, I am losing weight, by the way. So the lady from the Travel Channel, right? So I took a picture of her. I never really spoke to her. I just took a picture of her, and I did a lot of walk around. I haven't put thank you, Munchie, Samantha Brown. So I haven't put that up. And then over the weekend on Saturday, I took a drive to Hartford, and I went to another expo, and this one had to do with RVs, those campers. Awesome. You know, I call them all RVs. I'm not even lie to you. Some of them I went into. If you have a pickup truck and you could get an RV, I'm not even kidding you. If you have your own pickup truck, they're not expensive. These RVs, like I'm talking about, I'll give you an example. If you don't have a pickup truck, I'll say this one is going to cost you 330. Somewhere 280 to 330, right?
Okay.
If you have your own pickup truck where you have to haul it yourself, it costs you like 70,000. So there's a big difference in price on those right there. But some of them, I'm not gonna lie, some of them you go in there, you're like, I would live in this thing. And some of them,
some of them are really nice.
Yeah, and then some of them I walk in, I'm like, I can't fit my ass in there. Okay. I literally took a video of one. I haven't put it up yet. It was the littlest one I could see in it. I was like, the thing is, they even had a bathroom in this little one. And I literally looked at it. I was like, excuse my language, right? But I was like, there was 2 problems with this RV right there. One, how am I going to stand up and take a piss? And 2, how am I going to do the number 2? Okay, how am I going to sit down? I can't. I was like, how? I was like, you literally have to be a small person to do this.
Yeah, probably. Well, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Jeffy. Nice to have you here on the show today.
Hi, guys.
We're just welcoming in. He is that Keith went on this show and he was explaining to everybody. So I just want to say hello to everybody that's coming into the show. Welcome in, Biswatch. I hope I didn't mess up your name. Muncie, thank you so much for being here. Harlan, welcome back, sir. You had a question and you had asked, what did the shield after my name means? That means that you are part of our show. You are one of our moderators for my show. That's the reason why you have the little wrench, if that's what you're talking about. Welcome in Samara Brown, and I think that's about it so far because everybody else don't comment. So hello and welcome in to the people that don't comment. If you're new, welcome in, and if you're been here, welcome back.
Yeah, put some waves out there. Put some waves in that chat.
I know, put some waves. For those of you that are coming in new that have never been here, this is our show Across the Way. We talk about all the different ports of calls. My name is Jackie, and I'm from Travel Adventures. I'm a travel advisor. We have Keith, Captain Keith, and then we have Escapades with Jeff D. So this is our group. We're here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. I know next week we don't have a show though. Next week,
there is no show next week because.
Welcome in, Mama Nancy. Thank you so much for being here.
Because someone's on, the Margaritaville. That's why.
Oh, someone's right. Of course.
Me.
Who would that be? What? Who? Right.
You know what, Jeff? Let me tell you something.
And someone else is on. I don't remember that. I don't remember the ship. Is the getaway or the breakaway? I don't remember. It's one of them two.
Oh, God. Okay.
So I get back on Wednesday morning. So he's like, I'm not going to be able to do the show because I'm going to be on a flight.
Oh, on a flight. Ooh,
he's not taking us along.
Clearly, no. I mean, I've been just.
Yeah. So I really didn't mention to people. Obviously, I kept it. Obviously, also because I was waiting to hear back from the your account. So the way it works with your account, you don't just book it. You put your stuff into it, and then they get back to you. But sometimes your account takes a while, and then it's happening with your account where they'll take some time, and then with them, there's been times where, like for example, this time I logged into my NCL account and says I have a cruise on hold, and these guys haven't gotten back to me, and then it's like, okay, the place is already closed. It's already like Friday night, and your account ain't open till Monday, but they say they got my cruise through NCL on hold for like 24, 48 hours. I was like, all right, I'm gonna lose this, but they didn't tell me I had it yet. So I literally had to call up NCL and explain to them, and over the phone I paid it off. But with your account, it's like I have a complimentary ocean view, right? So I really don't. I'm not paying really that much for it. Obviously, you got to gamble though,
Yeah.
That's what
I actually got an email from Margaritaville Islander today because they gave us a cabin to go try it out, and they say if you want to upgrade to a balcony, is $100 per person. So I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. But I think I'm just gonna stay in my ocean view cabin that they gave me. I don't know because I'm on floor 1. I've never been on floor 1, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna say what cabin.
I mean, ocean view ain't bad. So I think I have. See, my ocean view is a little different because from the videos that I have seen online by looking at them. Now, mine is I'm actually at the front of the ship, right, the forward part of the ship, but because I'm below where the bridges, it's not a regular ocean view. I think it's like on an angle. The whole front thing comes down like on an angle and everything. Okay. Yeah, it's a little different.
Hello, Miss Angie. Welcome in. Coming in from Facebook. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, guys, so we're going to start the show here, and we're going to be talking about the Port of Limon, which is located in Costa Rica. For those of you that have never been there, I've never been. I don't know if Jeff D or Keith have been, but I've never been.
I've never been, but I know a lot of people who have been to Costa Rica, and they always talk very well about it.
Well, my daughter did a trip last year to Costa Rica, but she went like flying. She didn't do like on a cruise. I don't know if there's several. I think the only time that you get to stop in Costa Rica if you do the Panama Canal cruise. I think that's where you actually stop through there. So let's start the show, guys. I will see you guys in a little bit. Here we go. Yes, Hardin. We already did Bermuda, unfortunately. So you might want to go back and double check that show, and you get, because we did a lot of information on Bermuda. But guys, thank you for being back with us. Today we're going to be talking about the history of the port of Costa Rica, Limon. If you've never been there, then you're going to learn something new. And if you have been, you might learn something new. There's not a whole lot, to be honest, that I found on this port. Is very little. My part today might take me maybe a minute or two, to be honest. In that perspective, we have a little bit of more time towards the end to chit chat and talk about a little bit more about the port, but I didn't find a whole lot of information or history here on this port. Not sure why. But here's the information that I did find. The Port of Limon, it's whose official name is Hernan Garron Salazar Terminal, adjacent to the city of Limon, is one of the seaports in the Caribbean coast of Costa Rica. The port is officially established in 1852 during the government of Juan Rafael Mora Porras. Still, it was not linked to the capital, San Jose, or the rest of the country until the 1890s, when the constructions of the railroad to the Atlantic was finished by the United States of America businessman Minor Keith. So when I was looking through some information, I did find that the Port of Limon was founded in 1870 on Costa Rican Caribbean coast, and it evolved from a 1502 Spanish landing site into the nation's primary marine gateway. Driven by the 1890s railroad completion of the subsequent banana industry boom, it established a unique Afro-Caribbean culture. Today, it handles most of the country's cargo and cruise traffic. A little bit of key historical milestones for this that I actually found on the side were: in the early history exploration, Christopher Columbus landed in Uvita Island off the coast of Limon in 1502 during his fourth voyage. During the colonial era, the areas were known for pirates and smugglers. Establishment between 1850 and 1870, while the port was used earlier, it was officially established in 1852 to 1854 and inaugurated the port for foreign commerce in the 1860s. It was planned that the main connections for exports, the railroads and banana, the constructions of the railroad in the capital, San Jose, finalized in 1890, was crucial to find the developer for Minor C. Keith planted bananas along the track leading to the dominions of the United Fruit Company. In the 1900s to 1930, a major influx of Afro-Caribbean and Chinese laborer. In the modern expansion, the port of has been modernized over time, with the APM terminal, Moine Container Terminal, significantly upgrading capacity of refrigerated cargo, cementing its place as the top global reefer terminal, handling 90% of the country exports. The cultural and economic significance, the diversity due to the 19th century railroad labor force, Limon has a district Afro-Caribbean, Jamaican, and Chinese influence, differing greatly from the rest of the Costa Rica. The current operations, the Port of Limon, including the nearby Moine, acts as a vital high-volume terminal for Costa Rica banana and pineapple exports to the U.S. and Europe. So that is what I actually found for the history of this port. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. And next, we're going to check out the news with Keith.
everybody. Thank you all. Sorry, I was just actually reading something. That's why I got a little stalled. And I actually went onto the wrong screen. I went onto the YouTube screen, not the StreamYard. Yeah. So, hello, Harlem. All right, Angie, everybody. And if you have not checked, I have multiple videos of my RVs and my boats. But let's get on to boats and yachts. So, I even just put up a jet ski one up there. So if you want, let's actually get to the news and we will get going. So let me actually put it, write this, not right. I'll read it to you. So today, unfortunately, there were no ships there today. So today's February 4th. Yesterday we had the Viking Mars, and tomorrow there are two ships there. That's Caribbean Princess and the Carnival Miracle. And one of my favorite ships will be there on February 7th, and that is the Norwegian Escape. That one has, it's got a little something to me, close to, that's one of my favorite ships. That's actually where I met the cruise director for Carnival, Jackie Tane, when he was a cruise director for NCL on the NCL Escape. Small world, let's get on to which, funny world is when I met the ship life. I was talking to him about being on that ship. He actually told me during that time. I don't know if he was there, but he said during the time when I was on that ship, he was actually working there. And this is before he started his channel and everything. And so Small World, Jack Tang, Ship Life, we're probably on the same ship together working, which a lot of people don't even notice that. Okay, so let's get on to the next one. So today was a high, which is for Wednesday. Okay, just double check it. High of 77, low of 74 degrees. And let's get on to the rest of it, of the news. Here we go. And please do not forget to hit the like and subscribe on all three of our channels. And also check all our other social medias, which I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and all that stuff. So, okay, here we go. I was here somewhere. Yeah, this is down here because I'm actually in the middle of writing stuff. So, multiple cruise passengers, and multiple Royal Caribbean cruise passengers. I'm so used to saying Carnival, but Carnival actually did good on the last quarter, and Royal Caribbean didn't, which I'm not going to talk about because that's very old news. But is Royal Caribbean now starting to have a little bit more crime than Carnival? Well, we will see maybe within the year how they do this year. Okay, so the cruise is the Symphony of Seas, leaving on February 1st to February 8th, right? So 5 passengers at the Port of Miami. Now, this is before the cruise. They got arrested. And obviously, they went through the checkpoints. And then, if you know, with the car at the Port of Miami, they make you drop the bags, and the dogs come by and they sniff the bags. The dogs flag these people's bags, where they were carrying. I'm going to say what they were carrying: 47 grams of methamphetamine, 24 grams of ketamine, 35 grams of MDA, 8 grams of GBL, which I don't even know what some of that stuff is. So their bonds are set between 5,000 to 7,000. The fifth man faces possession of controlled substance. The charge was released without having to post bail. So, more than likely, I mean, I'm not one to talk. I mean, I am going to talk about this, put this out tomorrow, right? Oh, and here's the other. This was I had it right here. The Atlantis. It was an Atlantis cruise, right? So if those, here we go. So Royal Caribbean ship associated with the Atlantis events over 15, 16 years. So this is an Atlantis event. And so if you don't know what that is, that's a cruise that's for the LGBT. If I apologize if I said it incorrectly, but that's what this cruise is associated with. All right, so let's get on to the next part. And the next, let me pull this up real quick. Thank you, Jeffy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. And let's see. I was looking up so much stuff over here. Okay, so this is another. There was actually an outbreak right here. Not here in New York. We already had that. That was called COVID, by the way. Okay, CD investigates a new cruise ship outbreak after dozens report gastrointestinal illness. Luxury vessel was sailing from Miami to Honolulu with 631 passengers aboard when the outbreak occurred. So this is probably like a month or 2 month cruise. So 20-something people, including 21 passengers and 6 crew members. CD showed the data showed. So this was on the Seven Seas Mariner, which is a luxury cruise, expensive one, but luxury. You know, you're gonna pay. You're gonna empty out your wallet on this one. 631 on board. I'm trying to see if it says how long this cruise actually is. Blah blah. Not that. And no, and these are old stories. Okay, so let's go on to the actual next story. Let's get rid of that one. And the next story is so this is the what people have been talking about over the past 24, 48 hours. Is Carnival again has a new gratuity hike. And here we go. So Carnival's new gratuity hike sparks strong passenger reactions. Carnival gratuity rate increase. Oh, this was going to say. Let's get down to actual business on this one. Okay, so just one day after Carnival Cruise Line announced the increase in gratuity rates for all stateroom types, debate raging about how much is too much, how crew members receive gratuities increase compared to other service charges. The $1 per guest per day increase is the first time Carnival Cruise Line has raised crew gratuity since April of 2023. Two main guests. This is fair increase. I'm wondering, even with the $17 per person per car remains. Royal Caribbean at $18.50 cruise line. Margaritaville at Sea is at $22, and Virgin is also at $22. So there's a gratuity increase, and if I'm remembering, Carnival also did increase the bottomless bubbles, but I think it's only if the adults have it, they have the increase, if I'm correct. And that is it for the news, and we're going to pass this off to who's ever next.
Hey guys, welcome. We're at the Port of Puerto Limon. Let me say this correctly. Wow, I'm looking like a hot mess. Oh my God, look at my beard. I'm so sorry. I got a haircut this weekend, so nice. Yes, so I'm just reading Muncie's comment. I do have a new logo. I prepped everything. We're going to talk about this later because I did prep everything, but some stuff stayed behind, and I'll talk about it later. But we're here to talk about Puerto Limon, Costa Rica, and I'm just going to dive into it. I have, like Jackie had commented, very little to give. I could just read what I found, and we'll go from there. So in this case, cruise ships dock in the busy port because it's like an industrial kind of sort of port deal. It's 1.5 miles away from town. In the actual port itself, you'll find, of course, telephones, computer internet, craft markets, tourist information, and tour operator desk inside the actual terminal. So I think that's something that we're kind of accustomed to. In case you didn't know, Puerto Limon is the most popular cruise port in Costa Rica. Of course, we know that Costa Rica is like Central America, so they don't have like much coast, but this is one of their most important ones. Then let's see here. A bit of a rundown. Due to earthquakes, some areas of Puerto Limon have this issue. I guess it's based on the architecture and colorful open airs in the market. So you will see some weird architecture going on. I think that's what's I'm understanding about this particular article that I'm reading. The city's main attraction would be the waterfront, which is Parque Vargas. I did see some pictures about this. It's an gorgeous expanse of the bench line sideways beneath the lost little jungle of tall palms and tropical flowers. So then for excursions or things to do, like things that we kind of like do around, throughout the taxi fares are proposed. So it could be $20 Cahuita. I think that's one of the cities to go to. These are all negotiable, so you could definitely negotiate with the drivers, which is very important. The driver's English is a little patchy, but if you're looking for a guide as well as a driver, you could go ahead and check with them first, so that way they could go ahead and give you a better price. So let's see here. Bus schedule. Let's see. If you plan to travel outside towns, protection against mosquito bites is very important. Wearing lightweight long pants, long sleeve shirts, and using insect repellent with high concentrations of DEET is recommended by the CDC. So very important there. Nearby places that you could visit if you visit Port of Limon would be the Tortuguero Canals, a national park created in 1975 to protect the spawning areas of the green turtle, which would be Tortuguero, and the region's rich flora and fauna stretching from Moine to the Colorado River near the border of Nicaragua. So on the slow-moving boat trip along the canal, some rural, some man-made, you will see sloths hanging upside down from the overhanging trees, many different types of birds, including toucans, and probably monkeys and crocodiles too. So something to keep an eye out. Limon, the aerial tram ride at Rainforest, is a 1,000-acre nature reserve next to the Braulio Carrillo National Park. Now, the original canopy tour offers everyone an exhilarating opportunity to soar through the rainforest high above the forest floor. You have to be in good shape for the adventure. I don't know what good shape means. I'm assuming maybe not being a little bit too overweight because, it happens. But I don't have those specifics, so maybe we could look those up. Let's see what else we have here. Finding a place to eat out isn't difficult in Costa Rica, and generally speaking, whenever you head for the standards of the hygiene in the kitchens and high, you run little risk of getting food poisoning. So that's very important. Let's just go with the open mind, knowing that this is clean, so you won't get food poisoning. Expensive restaurants may not necessarily offer the best food, and visitors are encouraged to try smaller establishments known as sodas, which is a local trend of frequent, and the food is authentic as it gets. So that's very important to us to try those. Like I said, I didn't have much about around the port, and I'm really sorry about that. But that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys could go ahead and take it over, we'll bring it back and we'll talk about excursions and restaurants next. All right, so for a few things, for that Symphony of the Seas, that Atlantis event, I know a few people that are on that ship, which is funny because I saw them. They were posting their happy pictures on that cruise, and I'm just like, I'm working, very nice. So, and I didn't know about that. I didn't know they were rescuing people. That's crazy. And then Muncie, yes, I updated my logo and what I was talking about. Let me just cut it real quick. I fixed everything. I did, and Jackie's laughing because it was true. I updated my intro. I updated the intro for the show. I updated everything. And I told Jackie, I'm like, I uploaded everything. You could download it and put it up. And then I forgot the audio. So there's no audio for those. So I will work on that.
I was so excited. I said, oh, yeah.
I was super excited because I updated everybody. I'm like, okay, well, let's do this. Since I updated mine, I'll update everybody, and then we don't have it. But we don't do it. We don't have.
Before we start the shore excursions and the restaurants, Keith brought up something about the gratuities. Guys, I am hot and collected with these gratuities because
Yes.
I got an email from Margaritaville, and I was not very
Yeah.
happy about this email. And I'm going to share this part with you because it's part of the contract that we're going. It actually says is highlighted as onboard charges, and this is just information for you guys, just to keep in mind. He says, for your convenience, gratuities of $22 per person per night for staterooms and $25 per person per night for suites as of January 30th, 2026. They will be automatically added to your stateroom account during your voyage. You cannot remove these gratuities, and any gratuities and any other service fees paid by the guests are property of the carrier and shall be used by the carrier in any matter or method for any purpose that the carrier deems fit for a sole discretion.
So, however, you give them the money, and then however they want to.
If they want to give it to the crew members, they do. If they don't, they don't.
They don't. They just keep the money. That's kind
But
of.
it's one of those things that they don't even give you the opportunity to even remove them, and then you can actually pay somebody directly. I was blown away. Like, I was blown away when I read that part. I'm like, so you mean to tell me you're going to charge me $110 for a 5-day cruise per person, and I don't even know if that money is even going to the cabin stewardess?
So think about, can you send me that email?
Yes.
But
I'll share it with you. It's in the cruise contract. I'll send you the cruise contract so you can see it. I was just blown away.
That's crazy. I mean,
so I can see that part.
A lot of people remove their.
I'll make a short out of it, and then I'll do another video out of it talking about.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll email it to you, Keith, today.
Yeah,
I was just blown away because I know that Tony from La Vida Loca had talked about the cruise gratuities. And for those of you that don't know, when you're booking Margaritaville, it doesn't give you an area where you can add gratuities ahead of time. I've been having this Margaritaville for a long time, and there was no place to add gratuities, so you have to do it on board. So now, not only I'm going to pay, instead of $20 that I was supposed to pay, now it's going to be $22. But it's not about the money. It's about, how do I know it's getting to where it needs to get?
It needs to go. Right, correct.
Because the way that they worded it was like, what in the world?
Yeah, it was more like, okay, well, I'll get your money. I'll put it wherever the hell I want to. It could be wherever. I could just pocket it, and then it is what it is.
Yep.
I mean,
so just keep in mind when you go on your Margaritaville and you look at your cruise contract, it's going to be right after you have all the payments and stuff. It's going to see a section that says on board, and that's where it has all that information. So just keep that in mind for the future. But let's keep going with our show.
But if you don't want gratuities, then you could pay out of your ass for for example, a Regent, Oceania, Crystal Cruises, or Zamara. That, because it says, I'm reading right now, because their gratuities is included with the fare. Me personally, they should just say, okay, we don't have gratuities, and just include it in the fare. At first, it would cost an outrage, but within a couple of years, a year or two, people forget about it, and boom, you won't ever have to hear about people crying over gratuities going up. They could just say, oh, and the price goes up by like $10, $20. People ain't gonna realize. You're not gonna notice that your price went up to $20.
Well, the thing is that I have no problems paying the gratuity, because the problem is not paying the gratuity.
That's not right.
The problem is, like, how are you going to tell me that you're going to do with my gratuities as you see fit? So how do I know that the people that are cleaning my room, the people that are servicing me, is going to take part of that gratuity?
So me personally, I think that could actually be a legal matter.
And the thing is that they don't even let you take them off either. It's like, no, it's not coming off. You got to pay.
Yeah. So there could be a legal matter when it comes to that, because in the end, what they all forget is that you are leaving from the United States. So technically, see, this is where I get a little confused, is these people are leaving from the United States and all that. I don't know if these workers get taxed, how it works with that when they get paid and all of that. Even though they might fly the flag of the Bahamas, right? Whatever flag they fly, but but they must get like some sort of, because money goes based off of where you work it. So at the time they're working, say they're working in Miami, they must get some sort of something. They must have to pay some sort of tax of wherever they're working at the time. Now, once they're in all open waters, it's different, you know.
Right.
No, no. Okay, so you say
All right. So let's roll with the excursions. Like, I'm gonna start the excursion if you don't mind, Keith.
Yeah, you started because I want to make sure I didn't.
All right, let me share my screen. I thought I picked a really cool one. Like I said, I've never been to Costa Rica at all, but hold on. Here it is. This is called the Veragua Rainforest Walk, Tram, and Tortuguero Boat Tour Limon Shore Excursion. And this excursion is $175 per person. And one of the cool things that I like is like you get to kind of like go all the way up there. See, I'm an adventure person, so that would be kind of cool to just go up there and check out the different things. But it's just so pretty. Look at this lady. She got a whole thing to check out the whatever she's checking out.
She does this that's her thing. She does this. That's her hobby.
Yeah, but you got this cable cart thing that takes you all around the little jungle area. So it looks really, really nice. Look at the different birds. Look at that.
I mean, I don't know how safe those ones are. I mean, it looks like it's just made out of wood and aluminum, you know.
Then you have like a little water.
Those people are close to the water, you know.
Yeah, they have a
mean,
little
the
water.
alligators that come out and go, you know.
Oh my God, not the alligators. I don't know about this.
There are crocodiles. I didn't mention that.
I don't know. This frog could be a little dangerous.
If I saw a frog like that, I would think it's poisonous.
But here they are in the little boat, you know, taking their little nice stroll around the little river thing there.
Yeah.
But they got some they got some oh, she's so cute. The little this is oh my God, I forgot the
Was it a monkey?
No. Oh my God, what is his name? The sloth. Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, that's what I mentioned from around the port. The sloth.
Look at him. He's just chilling there. Then you got the boat area, you got the people, you got
you could do the high ones and then you could do the ones in the water. That one.
Yep. So this excursion, let me see. This excursion is after they pick you up from the pier. A short drive will take you to the deep inside the tropical rainforest of Costa Rica. Along the way, your professional tour guide will explain many facts about the country, including history, economic, biodiversity, politics, and many other aspects and more. Once arrival at the Veragua Rainforest, get ready to explore the pristine ecosystem. You will also stroll along the easy accessible trails of the tram, and you will then enter an open air gondola system that will take you through the primary rainforest past 300-year-old trees down to the riverbank. You will then walk the trail to the giants, so named for the huge tree and lining and riverbank up to the top, and you will hike on the Puma Water Trail. Just keep in mind, there is this is about 5 miles from the center of Limon. Just keep in mind that depending on your health, keep that in mind and consideration when you're booking this excursion, because you never know, you know, what if you're going to be able to get it done or not. So what's included? Veragua Rainforest Tram Ride, Rainforest Nature Walk with Guide, Tortuguero Canal Boat Tour, air-conditioned vehicle, professional naturalist tour guide, a bottle of water, and fresh tropical fruit snacks. That's
a bottle of water, one, not just one bottle of water.
Yep, that's all you're gonna get. So the itinerary, I know, the itinerary is gonna go like you're gonna leave Port of Limon, and it's about 30 minutes. The admission ticket is for free. The Veragua Rainforest is about 2 hours. You're going to be there. And then the Tortuguero Canal is in about another hour that you're going to be there. So keep that in mind when booking the excursion, specifically if you have health conditions, you know, you might want to check into that part. I don't see anything about health conditions, but this is a 6-hour tour, and they do have some hiking and things like that. So keep that in mind when booking the excursion for today. So Yeah, that's what I have for my excursion, Keith.
Yep. All right. So I'll double dip here, and mine is another outdoors. Mine is the Guacha. I can't pronounce that.
Yeah.
Guachapi. How you pronounce that?
Guachipeline.
Thank you.
Guachipeline Adventures.
Adventure, volcano, zipline, horseback, river tubing, combo. It's worth the price because I think this is a 12-hour excursion and you're only paying $145. Yeah, 12
Okay,
hours.
I have a question, Keith. That guy that is he gonna drop from that ledge or what's going on with him?
Well, let's find out. Let's see. Okay.
Right? Because he looks like he's just gonna walk on.
You mean the one in red that's over there? That one?
No, the one right there hanging on the ledge. He has
Oh, the
one
one.
leg.
No, that he looks like. Oh, he's getting on a rock, isn't he?
Oh,
Or is
that's a rock. Okay.
Where? The
Yeah.
guy on the right or the left?
the dude that's
right on the top. The one with the white hat on.
the one that's coming off the wooden piece.
Oh no. He's stepping onto a ledge.
Right. There's
Okay.
like these little. If
And-
you see
and
these little
if you
things,
look
they
over
look like
there-
staples. They look
They
like
have-
staples on the.
Because
on
when
the
you're
rock.
looking
Yeah.
at the picture, it doesn't look like he's stepping on it. It looks like he's just gonna go down.
Yeah.
No. So over there, so at that wall, because I just zoomed in. I don't know if you guys see when I zoom in. There's actually rebar.
Hmm?
They made
Gotcha.
rebar out of handles where
Right.
people because it's in the stone. It's rebar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So let's
I was gonna say, wait a minute. I like adventure, but wait.
let's take a look at these other pictures.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, that's not fun.
That is
That's
a lot
all
of
right.
fun. Zip
Like
lining.
ziplining?
You know, I my ass ain't doing no zip lining. And I'm sorry, I'm too old to be going on horses. I believe once you reach a certain age, you should not be on horses. They're gonna throw you off the fuck. Excuse my language. You're gonna get hurt. Okay.
Okay.
And we could, you do the mud bath, which is like, that's what they're doing. Some sort. All right. We might get.
That is a lot of fun. I've done that. That is a lot of fun. Tubing.
Yeah,
Jeffrey, you
tubing is
never been
definitely
tubing?
fun.
No,
This
not
is zip
that
line. Like to me, look at this. This is zip line, right? Just think about this. God, if something were to happen, you're going all the way down there, and if you survive, how in the world are they going to get you out? That's why I like I say, I always think of the worst of the worst. That's my issue. Okay. So this is the mud thing, right? The hot springs, right?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's what that is. I'm assuming that is. This is not bad. I would, I'd walk. You might hold on to the ropes a little. Might be a little nervous, but do it. See, this is something don't get me wrong. If you like adventure, do it. If you don't like adventure, or if you're afraid of heights,
Yeah, it's definitely for an adventure. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
Right, what are you doing?
I could barely zip line. I
lining.
could barely do it sitting up. Like, what makes you think I want to do it upside down? So yeah, no.
Yeah.
It would be a great picture.
Yeah, definitely. I have pictures ziplining. Oh, so nice.
Yeah, just pour mud over it. Wipe me with mud and all that. Yeah, I really want to get all mud.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you get to do all of this. So it says adventure, volcano, zipline, horseback, river. What?
All right, so I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read everything now. Horseback, river, tubing combo, $149 for 12
Well, that's not
hours.
bad.
Let's enjoy a full buffet lunch, round trip, hotel, transportation. So you get a buffet for lunch, you get the zip line. But let's get down to actually. Okay, here we go. So this is probably gonna be a lie. I'm gonna assume there's probably 12.
Parque Nacional Rincón de la Vieja, Rincón de la Vieja, Rio Negro Hot Springs. Okay.
Yeah, and you go
Hotel
to
Hacienda Guachi.
Hotel Adventure. Oh, that's a pass by. Then the tour center's a pass by. To Tamarando, another pass by. All these pass bys. All right, yeah, pass by.
Playa de Coco, Playa Hermosa, Playa.
I guess that's what kind of like you're going through like a bus drive and you're passing by.
Right.
It looks
It's
like
probably
look at the
to
sign
get you.
for
It's like things to look out for on your way there. I guess that's what they're like.
Yeah, that's
Look at
basically what
Muncie.
it
Muncie's
is.
like 12 hours.
I know, right? That's crazy. Definitely
No,
not if
because,
you're on a
no,
cruise.
so
Do
you
this
go
prior
pasteurized
or
and-
after.
I mean, to me, you know, if you like it, you're paying you're doing it for 12 hours, $145. It's not a bad price.
Yeah,
if
it's
you
definitely not bad.
say how long per hour and all that stuff. And so, oh yeah, I forgot. I got to do the restaurant. All right. So where are we? So unfortunately, we had major issues with the restaurants, but I got something. Is every restaurant you look at over here, they don't have a website.
Yeah,
it's like they never heard of the internet.
Yeah, no, they don't have websites. Mostly what they use is probably Instagram or Facebook to promote their stuff as opposed to an actual website.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I noticed that because I was looking at restaurants and you couldn't find any information, so I ended up having to go to
So
Facebook.
this is the best I could do. This is 1 year ago. This is the restaurant called Soca, Soca, and I'll show you guys a couple of pictures after. But this is the menu. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can actually see when I zoom in, but I'll read it off. This is the seafood. You got salmon, pulpo, pargo, tierra, langosta, and you have a jumbo lobster. Okay. The meats, you got a Soca burger, flame mignon, costillas, churrasco tico, and a tomahawk steak.
I love it. I love the way he said that, costillas. I love it.
Why? How am I supposed to say it?
No, I love the way you say it because I follow this guy and Jeff. I have everybody over here crazy because he has the geratos, and the chicarons.
The chicarons, Jesus.
Una costilla is the way you say costilla, but I like the way you say it. It's really cool.
And then you got paella.
Where?
Paella.
Paella. There you go.
Paella.
Paella.
Paella, which is shrimp, calamari, mussels, octopus, and then you get paella, antina de calamar, octopus, and
tinta de calamar. Yeah.
What is calamari ink, by the way?
It's so you know how squid is like that black ink from the squid?
Yeah.
That's what that is.
I've never seen anyone actually like serve it like that. I've always seen calamari. I never see anything else a different way.
Right.
And down here are your sides.
Because it's a paella.
So they have green salad, French fries, mashed potatoes, and grilled vegetables. And let me see if I can find some. Let's see some photos for you guys real quick. I'm gonna scroll through real quick. This is what the place looks like. Got some drinks.
Oh, wow.
That looks nice.
But let's see.
Okay, well, shout out to them.
Yeah, but
I didn't see the handle, but shout out to them. Thank you.
Oh, there you go.
Whoa. See, this is the worst part because I'm hungry. I had some carrots.
What is that?
Ain't that tartar or something like that? Beef tartar?
I have no clue. I can't even tell if that's
wrong, but I
probably.
That's this right here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what that is.
They cook it with lemon. They cook the meat with lemon. It's raw meat, and they cook it with lemon.
It looks nice.
Okay, let's see.
This looks like bruschetta.
Let's check some food, other foods, and then I'm gonna pass this off to you guys next. Here we go.
Wow, that looks beautiful. Okay.
That does
tomahawk. That's the tomahawk, everybody. That's the prize and glory. Eat that by you. If you owe me, I could have eaten like one or two of them by myself. No, now, nah. That'll raise my heart rate. Everything will be flying through the roof and all of that. Yep. So, do they have veggie burgers? I do not know. You might just call them up and ask them.
I didn't see any. I looked at the menu. I didn't see any, but they
I didn't see anything for.
All right. So what you got, Jackie? What
well, I actually found what is called Lizzie 1872.
Okay.
And I think I got the wrong menu part. Hold on, guys. Yep.
Menú caribeño.
Hold on. Let me share this other screen. Because I gave you guys the wrong one.
How dare you?
Yeah.
I know.
How dare how thou dare whatever do.
Tomahawk steak would be good, but you are in a Spanish
Okay, so
country.
here we go. So this is their menu. Hopefully you guys can see it.
Rice and beans con pollo caribeño. That's
Let me
right.
see if I can see it on the other side. Maybe if I-
Rice
There
and
we
beans
go.
vegetariano.
All right.
All right, so we have some rice and bean con pollo caribeño, rice and bean vegetariano,
Bochinche.
bochinche casado todos los
What?
días.
All right.
which if you interpret this bochinche casado, it's gossip, Mary gossip or gossip Mary.
Yeah.
Mary lemonade with chicken. Paleta
Lemonade.
de res.
Chicken. I
rabo
know
de
Pablo
res,
is chicken, so that's
You know-
one day.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
and then rabo de res is kind of like
It's
oxtails.
Yeah.
You got the stew beans, sopa de mondongo,
Oof.
which is it's kind of like is it the tripe, Jeffy?
Yep.
Mondongo, right?
It's the intestine. It's the stomach. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Jerk chicken, rondon. I don't know what the rondon thing is, to be
Rondon?
honest with you guys.
Mm.
And then additional, you got white rice, beans, patacon, banano, which is a banana, fruit de pan.
That's fruta de pan. Wouldn't that be
breadfruit?
what we call pana, ¿verdad? Pana.
Yeah. Papas fritas, yuca frita o hervida, plátano maduro y verduras.
That sounds so good right now.
So, yes. Oh, let me get that out of there.
All right. So yeah, I mean, that's
now I did find hold on, because I'm going to share with you guys some of the pictures that I actually found of this place when I was looking at the Lizzie stuff.
Come on, Harlem. You wouldn't have one thing off the May, Harlem? Come on.
rice, white rice, beans. Pretty
Just go there and tell them what you
traditional.
want. I want some
Pretty
chicken,
Hispanic,
rice
very
and beans,
traditional.
and chicken. You know.
Yeah, so I found some like I said, this was a little bit hard to find because they have all sorts of different things here. So these are some of the pictures of Lizzie's that I found on the website, but they really didn't have like an actual like menu, like people putting pictures or anything like that on there.
They didn't have anything like how do you call this, like on Facebook or anything?
No, there is very little, but it's weird because they've been there since supposedly 1872, supposedly. So, but it was weird because you couldn't even find like information, like history, you know, on them. So it was kind of a little bit like sketchy for me. I don't know. I'm like, okay, it is what it is. But in the meantime, I want to share something with you guys. So check this out.
Good afternoon, everybody. We've got an exciting group cruise announcement for you. This time around, it's going to be a very special occasion, as we have managed to get an invite to the inaugural sailing of the one and only MSC World Atlantic. This time around, we'll be sailing out from Port Canaveral in Orlando, Florida on November 13th, 2027. From there, the ship will be docking at Nassau in the Bahamas on the 14th and MSC's private Ocean Cay Marine Reserve on the 15th. After that, there'll be a relaxing day at sea where you can be one of the first people to explore this lovely new ship. On the 17th, they'll be docking in Cozumel, Mexico, followed by Costa Maya in Mexico on the 18th. From there, a single day at sea will be taking you back to Orlando to conclude the inaugural sailing. Be sure to book your cabins quick, as inaugurals like this tend to sell out really fast. You can contact us at jagonzalez@expediacruises.com or call us directly at 813-608-2935. We hope to see you on board with us.
All right.
So there you have it. Cabins are going fast, guys. So if you want a cabin, let me know ahead of time. The deposit is only $199 per person, and you have until August of next year to pay it off. So you have plenty of time.
Yes, you guys do. Perfect.
Yes, I know. Do you guys have anything that you guys are doing this week?
Laundry, packing,
work. I have a lot of work. I have a lot.
Cruise, guys. I have a cruise this coming Friday.
course.
I have to edit my boat videos. I just
Well, I have to update, put the audio where it goes. Do you have the clips? Do you have them?
I took them off. Yeah, I took them off.
So yeah, guys. So it was. I was trying to get this ready for today, and I messed up. But
it's okay.
It'll be for the next one. I promise it'll be updated.
Hello, Miss Samara.
Yeah, those are all the different RVs that I taught.
Oh, wow.
My God, that's a lot of RVs.
Look at you, very old school, writing stuff down on a piece of paper.
Okay. So no, I write it down because while I'm doing it, I have to, that I have to remember what it is because when I have to put it the whole description and everything, I need to know.
Oh no, you put it on. I'm just like I'll just use my phone. I'm like typing in my notes.
Well, I'm already sitting at the laptop when I do it because I'm editing these like on the laptop. I'm moving, I have to move files here because I have files on my external hard drive because I have to. Yeah, so
I trust.
It's a little bit of pain sometimes when you move because when I film, I actually because my laptop don't have the slot for the card, so I have a plug for that, and then it transfers from there onto my external hard drive. And sometimes when I have so many files, it could take up like a couple hours to do all that.
Look, Samara said that she could help you with a PowerPoint. Samara can help you.
PowerPoint, that's a little bit too much. I just have
look, somebody's going cruising. I wonder who that is.
Cruising. Ooh.
This is my external hard drive. I plug it into the side, and then I have another thing that plugs into the other side, and that's where I put my mini SD card in there.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I have the same issue because I have a MacBook, and then I have to adapters everywhere, left and right, up and down. So it's annoying. But yeah, Monty said that he's going to be working. Yes, I guess.
Oh wait, I actually have it right here. I do have it, and this is where I plug it into right here. Boom.
There you go.
Okay. Now, if anybody wants a really strong light for their camera, to me, this is one of the strongest lights. Since I'm not even getting paid for this, by the way. This is one of the strongest lights I've ever used.
Oh wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so this is actually good, and this is for the phone. And well, it depends on the thing, but it actually comes with the sliding thing.
Right.
But
all right.
But yeah, so that is all for this week. I will be cruising on Friday. I will be back on Wednesday. I will be paying my $22 to Margaritaville every day for gratuities. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Since Margaritaville invited us over, so I guess. Oh, look, Sapphire is here. Hello. How you doing? So yeah, $22. Gratuities.
Samara was asking if it's from Costco.
What, the light?
The light, yeah, I think so.
Oh no, that is from Amazon. So if you want to look at it, it's actually a really good company because I have a lot of lights from it. Ulanzi.
Samara's gonna become her own vlogger now.
There you go. Yeah.
Ulanzi. ULANZI. They're actually rare. They have a lot of good products.
All right.
So I do like
Monopoly.
I know, right? But yeah, we'll be going on Margaritaville this week. Then what else we have going on? Oh, we're working on the review for our Europe trip. So it's about a 2-hour review. It was a long because we did the whole review on everything. Yep. So if you're interested in checking that out, that's going to be coming out soon. I don't know when. That's between Jeff D and my son.
I'm going to work. I'm working on it tonight. Hopefully.
Oh, he sent it to you?
Yeah. Well, he said, I have to look at it.
So yeah, it's long. So I don't know if they're going to break it down into parts or they're just going to roll with the whole 2 hours. Yeah. That's on them. How they're going to do it.
And then have 2 days out of it.
It's a lot of great information. I think we did really good with the review. So keep an eye on that. If you guys have not watched the Europe vlogs, please go and do so. Make sure you do a thumbs up, like, and comment on those.
Yep.
With that being said, I guess that's it for our show today. We're going to have a show next week.
Yeah. So no live next week. I have my cruise on Thursday. It's a short cruise, Thursday to Monday. So it's a short cruise out of Miami. That's it.
I don't know if I'm going to be doing a live stream from Margaritaville. I'm not sure how the Wi-Fi there works. So, but if I do, whoever comes, I'll be grateful for whoever comes in. I don't have anything for Tuesday of this coming week. So who knows? Maybe I do a live stream. I don't know what I'm going to do because I am traveling with my daughter and my future son-in-law. So I'm not sure what we're going to do and how we're going to plan everything out. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for coming again to our show Across the Wave. I will see you on the next one. And hasta luego.
All right,
May
bye,
God bless
guys.
each and every one of you guys. Love
Take
you
care.
all to the moon and back. Toodaloo.
Bye-bye.
Toodles. Have fun, Keith.